let's go, let's go.
It's officially 2024, and if you're keeping up with the theme park industry, you'll know that lots and lots of attractions are scheduled to open this year. And across America, roller coasters, flat rides, and even dark rides are making its debut in 2024. But with so many attractions, it only leaves you with questions on what attractions are opening this year, which is why you've seen so many videos of different other coaster enthusiasts covering the new additions or even ranking them. But while everyone is covering all the new attractions in America, or even the entire world, I was thinking about my own home state, which is Texas. The Lone Star State isn't known for giant coasters. Yes, we have many great theme parks, but it's not like California where we have lots of big coasters, or Florida with giant theme park destinations. Though when it comes to new attractions, it's truly a shocking and big year for the Lone Star State. In a typical year, Texas can have 2, maybe even 3 new additions, all coming from the Six Flags parks and SeaWorld. But this year it's a very special and rare occasion, as we have 8 new projects to talk about, all coming to Texas. But before we cover them, if you're new here, welcome to the channel for all those thrill seekers. All JB Thrills will make all sorts of content related to theme parks and thrill rides, no matter where they're located. And for those Texas enthusiasts specifically, this is your #1 source of news for all Texas theme parks. So if you're interested, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when new videos come out on my channel. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into today's video. This year for Texas will definitely be the biggest, as we have lots of new additions coming to the state, some of them being new attractions and some of them entirely new theme parks. Plus, it's not that surprising, as the past few years the theme park industry has definitely been growing deep in the heart of Texas. And truly, I believe this year is only the beginning. Anyways, without further ado, let's take a look at these new additions coming to Texas in 2024. Starting up in North Texas, for 2024, Texas is getting a brand new theme park, which is the all-new Peppa Pig theme park. Similar to the original in Florida, this park will mainly be designed for the younger audiences. And sure, it might not be that thrilling theme park that has record-breaking attractions and extreme roller coasters, but a park like this is definitely very necessary, and it's going to help pave the way for future thrill seekers. The park will be located in North Richland Hills, which is actually a really good area and home to many families. Not to mention, this park's location is very isolated and situated away from many big theme parks like over Texas, which is actually a great decision. As for many who live up north, there's less entertainment to do, and some families find it hard to make the trek down to over Texas. So having a small theme park like this is very welcome. As for what Peppa Pig theme park has to offer, like I said, it's an exact clone of Florida. It'll have some mini flat rides for the kids, lots of play structures, photo ops, and the iconic Daddy Pig roller coaster. A few years ago, this coaster was an icon, and if you were keeping up with the coaster community, many people idolized this coaster. So when this new park opens this year, Texas residents will now have the opportunity to get their fair share of riding this coaster, possibly including me. We'll see. Heading over to my home park, Six Flags Over Texas. While we don't really know exactly what's coming to the park this year, I still had to mention it. And for those who don't know, last year the park announced the all-new El Rio Lento, a remodeling and revival of the original log flume over Texas. The problem is, since the announcement, all advertisement of El Rio Lento got taken down, and we don't really know if the attraction got scrapped or not. Nothing officially has come out from over Texas just yet. Plus, it appears the park will be going into a new direction with the return of the Bucket Blasters and a possible new addition, but nothing confirmed just yet. Like I said, I had to mention it, so we definitely have to keep an eye out for it and see what will happen. Now to the capital of the Lone Star State, Austin, Texas. We take you to Wonderland. This new theme park was announced 2 years ago and will be a new entertainment venue attached to the Raceway Circuit of the Americas. The thing is, this park isn't just some carnival fair, it's the real deal. You've probably heard it by now, but this park's gonna have some record-breaking attractions and some wild additions. Starting off first with the most noticeable one, we have Circuit Breaker, America's first tilt coaster, located here in Texas. Designed by Vekoma, we also have the first modern Vekoma coaster to come to the United States and finally come across the seas. Like in its name, the coaster will start off by creeping up to the edge of the track before going completely vertical, facing you down the spike. The coaster will also have 4 inversions, and while it isn't that long, this coaster is nothing short of a spectacle. And while no official opening date is out yet, work is definitely happening to build this amazing coaster, as track was spotted on site. The next addition we have to talk about is Palindrome, a Gerstlauer Infinity coaster that's also very unique. This very special coaster will not only have the steep iconic drops that Gerstlauers have, but also will be a shuttle coaster that takes you forward and backwards, a first for Gerstlauer Infinities. Based on the rendering, it also have lots of airtime, will contain 2 inversions, and have some amazing sights, with 1 inversion going over the road. Overall, 2 insane coasters coming to an insane park that is scheduled to open this year. And if it actually happens this year and doesn't get delayed, it'll definitely be a busy summer for Austin. A few other things we need to know about this park is that it's not just 2 new coasters, but lots of other attractions as well. While not many of them have been disclosed just yet, We definitely know it's going to be some sort of flat rides, and one major flat ride that was announced was Sky Blazer, a pendulum type attraction that's a first. Overall, Codaland will be amazing, and the perfect park for Austin that will definitely draw in lots of crowds. Heading into New Braunfels, we have the only Cedar Fair property in Texas, or at least was until the merger. This summer, Schlitterbahn will be opening the brand new Schatz Storybrook Park, an all-new kids area that will contain the world's first kids water coaster. Basically a smaller version of the Master Blaster, and honestly a really creative idea for the kids, prepping them for the real deal. But that's not all. The kids area will also have a new play structure and lots of mini slides for the kids, as well as spray areas and pools. The expanded kids area will also have 3 specific lands, which will be the Forbidden Forest, Schatz Pond, and Fairy Tale Trail, complete with some storybook theming and magical fun for the summer. This is truly a great addition, especially in the Texas heat, and something the kids will definitely enjoy. There's no official opening date yet, but it is scheduled to open in 2024. Now in the busy city of San Antonio, we have one of the more underrated Six Flags parks, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, with another kids area expansion. The all-new DC Universe will be opening up this summer, offering a revamped experience of the original Kidsopolis, and some new attractions, and they're actually pretty amazing. The first new attraction will be a Metropolis Transit Authority, a mini monorail that'll go across the area and give you some great views of the park, as well as tying together the theming of the DC Universe land. It really is a rare and unique addition, and honestly a good investment from Jeffrey Sievert's part. Plus, it's good to have a calming attraction for those who don't like too much thrill. Next, we have Cyborg Cyber Revolution, a Zamperla Nebula's flat ride attraction that's really mesmerizing to watch, but also really fun. The attraction is pretty disorienting, but it does give you some airtime. And this attraction truly is for all the families, and not just for little kids. And finally, to round it off, we have Shazam Tower of Eternity, a mini drop tower that'll spin and give you 360 views as you go up and down, and basically get a mini experience of Scream. Now, along with these new attractions, the rest of the area will also receive a full-on transformation, theming into the DC Universe. Many of the attractions in the Kidsopolis area will receive a new name and new theme. For example, Skyscraper becoming Supergirl Skyflight, or Zoom Jets becoming Green Lantern Emerald Flight, to name a few. Overall, this will greatly impact the experience at Fiesta Texas, and make this possibly one of the best kids areas in Texas. But what's crazy to believe is that this is not all. For the summer of 2024, Fiesta Texas will finally open the kid water slides that were supposed to open last year. The water park at Fiesta Texas was supposed to receive these all-new kid water slides that's also expanded the kids area in the water park. But due to a delay, it's finally going to open this summer. And to basically summarize all the new additions for Fiesta Texas this year, they're all mainly for the younger audiences. And that's actually amazing, because theme parks shouldn't be just for the adults, or the young adults. The way many of us got to ride bigger coasters today is because we all started with that one little coaster we'll always remember as a kid. And for Fiesta Texas to have a giant kids area to encourage younger audiences to ride the bigger slides, and now DC Universe doing the same thing, is definitely going to make Fiesta Texas for all the ages. And that's what makes this edition so great. Next to Fiesta Texas, we have the one and only SeaWorld San Antonio. And while technically their new attraction isn't that new, it is opening this year, so we definitely have to mention it. In 2024, the all-new Catapult Falls will finally be opening to the public. The attraction was scheduled to open last year, but due to technical malfunctions and lots of issues, the attraction got delayed for a year. Regardless, this unique log flume will have a vertical lift, some airtime, and unique moments in the attraction, possibly making this attraction one of the best water rides in Texas. So this summer, we'll finally get to ride Catapult Falls if all goes well, and then where technical issues arise. And finally, for the last park, still located in San Antonio, Texas, we're visiting Morgan's Wonderland. For those who don't know what Morgan's Wonderland is, or has never been, it's a theme park centered on those who have special needs. For many who have disabilities or special needs, it can be hard to enjoy a theme park, as not every thrilling ride is suitable in that condition, and can be very dangerous. But this is why this theme park was created, allowing those with special needs to have a very special experience and enjoy the thrill of a regular amusement park. So with that said, in 2024 the park will be expanding with all new attractions, of course being accessible to all guests. Starting off with the biggest addition, Morgan's Wonderland will be receiving a 4D theater, giving you the sensation of riding an actual roller coaster, with motion effects, sound effects, and more. Next, we also have Rocket Skyflight Adventure, a zipline attraction similar to what you would see at Six Flags or a carnival. And if you've been to Fiesta Texas, this attraction is very similar to the Screaming Eagle zipline, which sadly is getting removed this year. But either way, the attraction at Morgan's Wonderland will take you across the lake for some amazing views, and contain 4 seats, unlike Screaming Eagle, which will allow for some more capacity, and the train will be specially regulated for those with special needs, allowing it to be more accessible. And for the last attraction, we have Jet's Magic Bikes, a spinning flat ride that's very similar to a Zamperla Windstar, but again specially designed, and will still bring some thrill. This will be the largest expansion that Morgan's Wonderland has ever received since 2010, and it's truly a big deal. Plus, a really great investment for the park that'll continue to draw guests for many years, and provides the community of San Antonio. And with that, those are all the new additions coming to Texas in 2024. It truly will be a great year for Texas theme parks, with lots of unique additions and all new theme parks. With all this said, what's your favorite addition coming to Texas this year? Comment down below. And for more videos like this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is JB Thrills signing out.